What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the AI Marketing Navigator. This is your daily compass in the ever-evolving world of AI marketing. Okay, so we're back today with another GPT highlight episode. Today I'm highlighting the tool called Hook Generator GPT. And this is a tool that's going to give us some aid in generating content for our blogs, social posts, YouTube videos, etc. That is super compelling, but it's really geared towards Twitter, to be honest. And that has a lot to do with what a hook is actually. And a hook in content marketing and social media terms is really just a compelling element designed to immediately grab the audience's attention, and it basically entices them to engage further with the content, to keep reading or to scroll down, whatever it might be, to dive further into a Twitter thread, for instance. And it could be a striking headline, an intriguing question, a surprising fact, something clickbaity traditionally, but not too clickbaity because you're going to eventually lose your customer's sentiment, to use a term from our previous episode, doing that. Twitter threads, X threads, are really a perfect example of using a hook effectively. The first post in a thread serves as that hook, and its primary goal is to basically capture the reader's attention really well, instantly, and make them scroll through the tweet. So a well-crafted initial tweet is going to prompt them to click on and read through that entire thread. And this is a great engagement signal to the algorithm. It's going to increase engagement. It's going to drive deeper interaction with the content. The brevity and immediacy of Twitter make it an ideal platform for deploying these hooks or testing these hooks, as users often scroll quickly and they're going to need a strong incentive to pause and dive into a longer narrative. Okay, so here we're seeing the general GPT layout. We have our Hook Generator GPT open. It is by godofprompt.ai. Love the name. Definitely check them out on Twitter. I will throw the link in the show notes. Cut. And the little tagline here for those not watching on video is make viral threads to boost your Twitter game. And as all GPTs do, they give us a couple, or most, I should say, I haven't found one that hasn't yet, but they give us a couple example prompts. One is generate a hook for insert tweet content here. The other is give me 10 hook ideas for my tweet idea. So let's go ahead and generate a hook for, well, this is going to be an interesting experiment because basically I clicked too fast and I generated a list of hooks for a tweet that I didn't make. The nature of the GPT itself being a hook generator, it knows that we're probably in the marketing field. Anyway, it gives us a list of hooks here, and before each hook, it gives us kind of the strategy or the reason that this is going to be eye-catching or engaging. So the first one, for instance, is a bold statement. Forget what you know about marketing. Here's why this strategy is the game changer. Insights. And then you give your strategy, or we fill in that template as we see fit for our thread. Another one is like a surprising fact. Did you know that 90% of startups fail? Here's how you can beat the odds. Insert your thread. Stuff like that. Other ones are struggling with common challenge or personal achievement or industry trends, using common pain points, um, uh, selling effective strategy, something that's worked in the past. These are things that make for good hooks. So I really like this tool, actually. It's giving me a good list of hooks here. I'd say about 1, 2, 3, 10 or so hooks. And like I said, I think it's useful. I'll probably use this quite a few times. Let me try generating some hooks with an actual tweet content. So let's go ahead and take the prompt, generate a hook for, I'm going to go ahead and come up with some post content for our tweet here. One moment. Okay, so I've come up with a little tweet here, um, emphasizing something that I kind of started to realize as we've tinkered around with more of these tools. And again, something we've touched on with the important and necessary human intervention in AI. The tweet content that we're going to have them generate a few hooks for is: artificial intelligence is revolutionizing marketing, but is it effective yet? Many of the tools we see seem like novelties or one-offs, and to be useful still requires significant human intervention. So let's see what kind of hooks it generates for a thread based on this tweet. All right, so it generated a pretty good list for us here. And again, using things like a bold statement or an industry insight, highlighting a challenge. I'll just read a few examples here. For the bold statement, AI is revolutionizing marketing, but is it truly effective? Here's what you need to know. Industry insight, AI tools in marketing, novelty or necessity? They still need human intervention. Discover the reality. Um, let's try like tool evaluation. AI in marketing is booming, but are these tools more than novelties? Here's what I found. Um, insightful inquiry. Is AI truly transforming marketing? Many tools seem like novelties. Here's the deeper look. Things like this. So I really, like I said, I think this is a useful tool, and I am getting into starting to create some more Twitter threads, or needing to create more Twitter threads, X post threads. And I think I'm definitely going to use this. All right, that is it for today's episode of the AI Marketing Navigator. Thank you so much for joining me. And remember, cut. Okay, so that is it for today's episode of the AI Marketing Navigator. Please feel free to follow or subscribe on your podcast platform of choice using the RSS feed. Okay, so that's it for today's episode. If you enjoy the show or find it useful in any way, please do me a favor and subscribe on Spotify or follow on your podcast platform of choice using the RSS feed. A review on top of that would be even more appreciated and super, super helpful to the show. Until tomorrow, until next time, I'm Alex Carlson, reminding you to stay cut. Okay, that's it for today's episode. If you enjoyed the show or find it useful in any way, do me a favor and subscribe on Spotify or follow on your podcast platform of choice using the RSS feed. A review on top of that would be even more appreciated and so helpful to the show. So until next time, thanks for joining me, and remember to stay curious, stay consistent, and keep navigating forward.